everybody, so this is K Writer Geek Nation News, and this week we'll be doing a comic book toy review, so let's get started. Henshin! So, hey everybody, so this week we're going to be doing a comic book toy review, and this week it's actually from the Legends series from Marvels, and it's called Build a Figure Accessory, or, pretty much you get a figure and you get a piece of to combine pretty much a bigger figure depending on the character. I've seen this done in the past with different toy companies that actually you buy a Marvel figure and you came with an extra figure, piece of it to combine. I don't do comic book toy line figures all the time. It depends on the figures I like, and this is one of the figures I've been wanting to get when I saw it early, when it was just in early stages and people online showing pictures about this. So I was pretty excited because I am a fan of the Spider-Verse storyline. This is again the Legends series from Marvel, and this actually, it says right here, this figure is from the storyline of Age of the Spider-Verse. If you guys never read that comic book, it's a really good series. I try to follow all the way to the end, so I do know the main storyline, but I don't know the side stories. Now this is I think this is Spider-Gwen. If you guys never heard of, you probably heard of Gwen Stacy, but if you haven't never heard of Spider-Gwen. But first, let me tell you the story a little bit about the background of this, figure line. So pretty much, Spider-Verse is a glimpse of alternate realities of Spider-Man, and it'll be, it's like a huge, crazy story that you guys have to get into. And then in one of the alternate universe, pretty much Gwen's alive. Gwen Stacy's alive, and not only she's alive, she's actually the Spider-Man in that universe. So instead of Peter Parker getting bitten by that spider, she did, and so she got the powers. And she even, not only that, so I'm pretty happy when they brought her back in that storyline, and I was also pretty excited how her costume came out, because it's a really cool costume. I really do dig it. The white, black, and kind of like purplish pink with the green spider web inside of her hoodie. I am a fan of Spider-Man hoodies because I am a fan of Scarlet Spider. So pretty much, let's see the box. So the box, you see her on the side, Spider-Gwen, and then you see her in the back, and it also shows you all the line of the other figures that you can see. I see some of them, like I see Scarlet Spider. I think I see Speed Demon, or Speed Demon, or I think that's Speed Demon, yes. And then Venom, and then a bunch of other crazy characters from Spider-Man. So pretty much, each of them combined. Each of them has a piece to combine a bigger character. Now, this character right here, I forgot his name. I do know he comes out in Hawk. I think he's one of Hawk's villains. So, if you guys know his name, just, write it down, because honestly, I can't remember. Like I said, I will tell you, if I haven't, I'll tell you price range on this figure. I'm also going to tell you where I got it, just in case you guys want to, try or just curious about it. So, let's get started and let's open this baby up. So this actually looks, and like I said, she looks really cool. I do dig her design. I have seen other videos in the past of people using of this figure line, and they say supposedly the body shape that they use is from I think Jubilee, from another toy line, from another Legend series, I think. But she looks really cool. For you Spider-Man fans or your Gwen Stacy fans, this is a really cool figure to have of hers. I know they're coming out with a statue version of her, and I actually seen it, and it looks pretty awesome. But so far, I really do dig this. I also know they're gonna come out with a Funko Pop It of her, so I'm excited for that too. So let's actually take a closer look at her. So, like I said, she looks really cool. I do dig how they designed this figure for her and the hoodie. Let's see. Articulation, I'm going to test that out right now to show you guys. I just want you guys to see the close-up of her. Of the face. Her web design, really cool. Like I said, I really do dig her costume. I even dig the greenish, kind of bluish shoes she has. Actually, it's really cool. I do like that. Alright, so let's start testing the articulation of this. It's pretty much, like I said, she has like a little thing so she can turn her leg right here. And then she can bend, and also she has it right here too, so she can turn her leg all the way like this. So she has one like a sliding right here and a sliding thing right here, and then her feet bend down, and also they can turn to the side, so you can have her like posing different kind of ways. I'll show you guys pictures of her posing with a backstage that I made for like stuff like this. So her hips, pretty much, now her hips, I don't know, because I haven't loosened it up because I don't really like displays these that much. The figures, her hip kind of like this part here, it's kind of like stiff a little, maybe because it blocks it a little. Her head can turn all the way. Her hands too. Now this figure, when I got it, this part was kind of stiff, so I had to put hot water on it and move it around a little, and that actually did its job. Now, if you want to know where I got the idea from, I actually got it from. If you guys haven't watched Sherman's Prime, he does a heck of a crazy, great toy reviews of comic book stuff. It's really cool. You guys should check him out. It also has a catchy song. Well, and there the head came off. So, well, let me show you her actual face. Hey guys, so I'm back, and well, sorry about that. So pretty much, I can see you can switch her head, and actually you can see her. That's Gwen Stacy with the little black thing she's known for. And when you switch it, you also add this part to give it the effect like she took her mask off and she's hanging a hoodie. And I like it. Actually, she looks good. She actually looks like Gwen Stacy. And it sometimes will be cool just to have her like standing there without her mask, just standing there, still doing the spider web. So I do like it. So it's like I said, and it also comes with this to combine to make, I guess, like big character. I can have her like because she's Spider Woman. She's strong. She can kill all that. So like that's pretty much it about this figure. So let's talk about price range and where I found this baby. Let's talk about price range. Now online she goes for about $19 to $30. That's how much I've seen her. The only website I think actually sells for $19.99 if they have it in stock. I think it's Hasbro.com has it for that retail price. Maybe Target if they have it in stock online, or Toys R Us. Now if any other website straight out doesn't sell it for $19, they sell it for about $24 to $29 to $34. So she is kind of more pricey. If you buy her online to another website, you're probably gonna spend like $10 to $15 more for her. Now if you do find these on the store, they're just very hard to find because Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy is very popular and very people look for her figure. It's a really cool figure, especially so far there hasn't been any other figures, so a lot of people it's very hard and very rare to find this toy on the store. Doesn't mean it is out there, because funny story is I actually found her in a local Target that I go to. I wasn't even looking for anything. I was just actually went to the toy section just to always do every time I go to Target. That's my thing. I at least go there just to browse around. And pretty much I saw her there. She wasn't even hanging in the Marvel section. She was actually like towards the Star Wars section, just on the shelf. I was just curious about it, so I grabbed just to see where it was. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Spider-Gwen. And I got like a little kid, all giggly and everything. And I'm like, I gotta have her, so I got her. So doesn't mean you won't. There's a chance you could. It's just gonna be very hard because it's just she's just one of those very popular figures out there. Because she's Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen. She's a cool character, man. I really do dig her character, and especially her suit. It just looks so cool. So before I forget, I am gonna take photos of her displaying different, like her in action after this part is done. So, if you do want to, before I go, she is like I said, if you're a fan of her, especially her, it's a must-have. If you need, the most I will spend for her is like $24 to $25. I won't go anything higher than $15 because that for me that's too much. But if this is a toy line that's just gonna keep going higher and higher, then get her now, knowing like maybe a year or two from now, this toy's gonna be like $50 or $60 online or even more. So if you're a fan but you still haven't gotten it, get it now before it gets to the point where it gets after it passes 35, 40, and then that's when you're like, okay, you had a chance to get a 20. So don't wait too long, but at the same time try finding her on the store. So you pretty much your A plan is to try to find her store you can, and go plan B, and that's try to get under $24, $25 on your budget. So I hope you like my video. This is Mr. Bushido signing out at K-Writer Geek Nation News. We'll be in the latest theaters of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai Anime, and comic book toy, and also occasionally Tokusei's Monsters, aka Kaiju. Goodbye.